heroes or potheads. So why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? Beat their dash, they got to legalize. All my heroes are potheads.
Hello, fellow potheads. Welcome to the new season of Comics on Cannabis, where we hope you sit, smoke, drink, and chill with, of course, three of the coolest cats in the podcast world. I am Ed Cho, along with the Reverend Bob Levy. Of course, finishing on the bottom there, we have Mr. Derek Michael. Once again, glad to be back here on this great platform, the Shuli Network. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, as you do not want to miss all the great shows they have on this platform. Of course, before we get started, we want to talk about our friends at the New Jersey Green Room with several locations in the tri-state area. New Jersey Green Room will hook you up with all your CBD needs. You can visit them at thegreenroomnewjersey.com. Use discount code DW15 for 15% off on all your CBD purchases. New Jersey Green Room, a quality place for your quality CBD. Hello, gentlemen. Happy Sunday. Happy end of the weekend.
Happy
day after April Fools. Yeah.
Happy day after April Fools.
Oh, and WrestleMania's tonight, somebody said. I don't know. I just can't watch it anymore. It's just not. I don't know. I guess it's free, right? On Peacock. I guess they bought it. What's up, K4? Anybody want any good stuff? You go to K4. K4. Hit him up on Twitter. And he'll change your life, man. This stuff is so fucking good for your body and mind.
Well, that's what we need, health.
Now. Well, I'm brilliant.
You are. You're a doctor, Dr. Bob Levy. I used to be a big wrestling fan. I can't watch. I don't even know who the champ is anymore. Do you?
I think it's Roman Reigns, and then but he's gonna lose it tonight because they're bringing in, Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes, they spent a lot of money on, so they're gonna do a change for sure tonight. There's no doubt.
Did they ever sell the WWE? Weren't they supposed to sell it?
Bullshit. Look, you can't believe any of that. It's fake. So anything that comes from it, you can't believe. WWE is the only good thing on Peacock. Yeah, I mean, there's not much on Peacock. Is like I don't know what the hell I've watched besides like wrestling and that shit. But they were supposed to sell it to the Saudis.
Yep.
But I don't think that was happening.
They're buying everything.
Well,
they really are. I remember WD made this huge splash too with the cannabis world because they were going to make it so. I mean, those guys are athletes. There's no way you could look bad. Like, I know we talk about Tom Brady. We talk about LeBron James. We talk about Michael Jordan. I get it, but these guys are true athletes on what they do.
Well, they take a beating, yeah.
The beating they take.
So does Mike Dick, but he's not a fucking athlete.
Well,
Mike Dick takes a beating. He's always taking a beating.
Let me tell you, man. Well, that's why you need to take your CBD, man. It helps your dick.
Well, my dick is fine. That's one thing. When your dick doesn't work, that's when you're done. I'll fucking tape weed to my dick if it makes it work.
I need it's I think it was great that the WWE announced that it's going to be okay. You can say you take CBD or actually cannabis for pain. It just opened up a floodgate, an absolute floodgate of people being like, oh wow, well if it's good for if it's good for these athletes that WWE takes, it's good for me. But they never really it didn't really ride out for some reason. They didn't really throw it out for some reason.
Why is that even shocking? I mean, they don't give a fuck about steroids, so why would they give a fuck about pot?
Well, that's what it is, and they're not going to suspend people for weed because they would lose a lot of money. There'd be so many wrestlers. They take steroids, they take pain pills. That's not good for you.
No, and they can do that because it's not really a competition. It's already, it's obviously scripted. So they don't have to worry about one fighter saying, well, he was juiced, that's why he won. We already know who's going, they don't have to worry about that shit.
Yeah, they're all juiced. Big Daddy Dildo, 199. Bob smokes so much he's turning green. You're damn right, motherfucker. I'm the new Hulk, and that's the way it's going to fucking be, whether you like it or not.
I was looking at this before. Why do you look, okay, you look green. Why am I pink? Like I did everything with my lights. It's like I look all pink. It's like I'm not yellow. I'm not.
Yeah, you're not yellow. Stop it. Don't say that.
Wow, open the door.
You're not supposed to be. It was a joke that was made up years ago.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, it's like I don't get it. But Bob, I wanted to reach out to you. I knew you. I saw that you
Mm.
posted all these great shows that you
Mm-hmm.
had this weekend. It was April Fool's weekend, so I can't even imagine the stories you have. And yesterday there was like a friggin' fucking there was like a tornado that ripped through New Jersey, or a
Oh
hurricane
fuck yeah.
that ripped through New Jersey. So I was like, not to be gay, I was actually thinking about you, being like, yo, Bob's on the road, man. So hope he's all
Yeah.
right. Hope you're good. So yeah, how was what happened, man?
It was horrible. We got in the car and
Oh,
then
shit.
we seen the storm coming and we made a right when it was clear and then we got on the 295 and then we fucking started hitting heavy rain and the turnpike we had to pull over. It was coming down so fucking hard and there was cars pulled over into the second lane and then we just got past it and just kept going and we made it there. It was an extra half hour, but it was a brutal half hour. A brutal half
Yeah,
hour,
I
maybe
saw
40 minutes.
sideways lightning, and
Oh, that lightning
the
was so
rain was just
fucked up.
going sideways too.
Yeah, it was just crazy. But no, it's like it was cool to fucking drive through. I'm a pretty good driver, so it was like I wish I was stoned because it was that crazy. I've never seen anything like that. The sky was just lighting up, and we get to the club and it slows down, but nobody was coming from south of that place. You know what I mean? Anywhere like a half hour south was brutal.
That was my question. How about the audience, man? The audience showed up. You know how flaky like comedy
It
audiences can
wasn't
be.
great. I mean, like this was the first time I didn't sell out or close to sell out.
Well, there was a hurricane, Bob.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, it wasn't a
I'm just
hurricane.
saying.
Well, come on, you know what I mean.
I'm just saying that you know what I mean. It was like, I mean, was it worth it? Yeah, I made some money. Yeah, I made more than people make there, but you know what I mean. Is it would I do it again? Probably not. Even though I destroyed. I destroyed. There was some fans there from here, some fans from fucking MLC, fans from the Stern days, but it was just so good, and they want you to do an hour there, an hour to headline.
Oh no
It's just
shit.
too much because there's too much show. The show's like 2 hours, you know what I mean? But I can do it. I can kill for an hour. I can't see a lot of people doing it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm better than the rest. I'm saying it because it's a fact. I don't see a lot of acts being able to do an hour there
How
and
many
keeping them like that, killing. No way.
how many comics were on the bill? Like how many features did you have? You had the MC, then like it wasn't one of those shows that you hate. Remember we talked about that on one of our prior shows. That if you're a comedian, you can Bob especially cannot stand it if you have like 7 comedians on the same show. Remember that you were talking
Right.
about that?
It's
You
not a
absolutely
fucking
cannot
show.
stand that.
You can't enjoy yourself. You can't smoke before because you're going to be tired by the time you even get up there. That's the way when we go out on May 13th, with the Pottstown, I'm going last, and I don't know how many people there are.
It's
Right.
like too many undercards before the main event.
Well, whatever.
That's it.
the way it
That's-
is. I deal with it, but I don't know what time I'm going to get there in a day. I'm not going to sit around all fucking day. I'll drive myself crazy. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, Kevin came out. Kevin Brennan came last night. We had a good time. We were laughing. It's just brutal the way comedy is these days. It is brutal.
You were saying, you know what? It's weird. I'm doing other things. I'm gonna start doing obviously the stand up again, as you guys know. But I'm putting together like cool stuff, bigger stuff that we can equate with the stand up comedy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about that. Believe me, anyone that knows me that there's something big on the horizon here, and the cannabis community and the comedy communities will all come together. But one of the big things with you, Bob, is because you're on the road so much. Where is the marketing now, or is it still based for? It has it turned after COVID where it used to be like, remember, it should be up to the club. It should be up to their website, their social media, or are they still depending on the stand-up comic?
Oh yeah, they'll watch my shit more than they'll watch their own. And they'll
Well,
be like, "Can you push it a little?" I push it a lot. I do. But yeah, I mean, some comics don't. You know what I mean? They're like, it all depends. It's just fucked up. Clubs don't spend what they. It's got to be a real good club, and they'll spend the money. If
Right.
people spend money on advertising, the shows will be sold out. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just a smart move. You got to let people know you're there.
Absolutely.
Are they doing that less now though than before COVID? Are they dependent more on the comic to promote himself, or are they getting out there and doing more promotion for the comics?
I don't think a lot of them do what they're supposed to do. You know, but it only hurts them. You know what I mean? Like I can say,
Right.
I'm not going to go back there. I'm not going to go back there. So, and I don't really have to go out really, but I enjoy it too much. You know, like it was so much fun just fucking having fun with the people, and they were going nuts for a long time.
I'm telling you right now, man. But what we got going on, it's like it's gonna be done right. Like I'm having not even like the place where the events where we're doing this at. We're talking marketing on all levels,
Oh yeah.
on everything. Like I'm game changer of how excited. Even Derek knows like how excited like I am in locking this down and what we're about to do. And then
Yep.
Bob here, of course, is
Mhm.
I guess Bob's gonna be the man. Bob's gonna be the glue, the glue at the end of it, huh? But
No, I came back to be that. That's why I'm back in the business. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't going to be the fucking man
uh,
every
eh,
day, every fucking night, every time you bend over, I'm behind you going, "Who's your daddy?" You can't fucking escape me now. I've never had this much fucking uh like fucking fire in me, truthfully, in a long time, and it feels fucking good. It feels real fucking good.
well, you know what? I've said it before, and I say it again. You're one of the funniest cats I've ever seen. Period. When you go to these clubs, man, do you ever do like, when you go to these clubs, are clubs allowed to vape now? I know vaping is not allowed in a lot of. There's
Some of
one.
them are. Well, not weed, I guess you can, but
No. Can you
if
vape though? Can you
as a
actually like a
pen,
vape
like
pen?
yeah,
Yeah.
last night they said, because I had to go downstairs, fucking the side to the kitchen, and I'm like, motherfucker, you know what I mean? I'm like
Right.
second floor. Nobody likes the second floor, especially when you're fucking 60. You know what I mean? I'm like, and we're the old fucks in here besides me. And I was like, I go, who the fuck is second floor? You know what I mean? You can't even get a wheelchair motherfucker up there. Say a wheelchair people wanted to come up. They can't fucking come unless you tie a rope around them and drag them up the steps. You know,
Right.
it's
Did you?
weird.
Did you? Well, I remember Bob had a story about a guy in a wheelchair and you kicked him over or something, or something
No,
like that.
no, I don't remember kicking. No, I kicked a midget. That was
Oh,
good. He
you kicked a
wasn't a
midget over.
midget, but he was pretty small, and he flew in the air into the wall.
Yeah.
I
See.
was there with Florentine, but yeah, those are more drinking, getting buzzed. You know what I mean? Like getting buzzed and doing this is fun because you
Sure.
expand your mind so much on stage. And you can get in that zone. Like my wife was like, "How do you do that?" And I go, "Well, I know what I just did. I fucking know what I'm saying now. I know my next thing I'm gonna say, and I'm watching the audience all at the same time. So it's like I'm just fucking my whole head is spinning, and I'm like, boom, right after another. Fucking have the answer to every fucking thing, and
Mm.
that's why nobody can do this live. And whether you like it or not, it's a fucking fact. There's people that are live that are really good, and I'm one of them for sure. You know,
We don't doubt it. I want to see Bob in front of a fully high crowd, like an absolute fully high,
piece of
like a
cake. What are you
fully
kidding?
like high, like the demolished, like everybody's vaping in the club, everyone's high type of show,
Yeah.
which will I'm sure happen very soon. But my point is, I'm kind of curious because Derek, when we did a show in Atlantic City, remember when I we did
Oh, there was a bunch of stoners. Yeah,
that
Yeah.
weed show, and I'm really kind of curious because
I was high too.
Bob's a firehouse, man. Bob comes in and Bob fucking destroys. But can he destroy with a bunch of guys that are fucking? They don't even know their own fucking name.
I
Like
can
they didn't
destroy
know their
with
own fucking name.
anybody. I don't give a shit. You put them in front of me. You put fucking slow people in front of me. Jesus fucking Christ. They're going to fucking wish they were smart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bob is God. Damn fucking right. REVGOD. Motherfuckers.
I don't doubt it at all. I'm actually curious on it. I just want to get back on the stand up on the comedy clubs and vaping because
Hmm.
here's the thing. I'm curious on you guys. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Even anybody. Do you
Go
prefer
ahead. Just
vaping?
don't ask it like a woman. Your voice got very high when you were
Shut
going
up,
Yes,
into
you
it
that.
did.
I'm
It
just
fuck.
did.
saying.
I
Go
thought Bob
ahead.
was standing behind you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Not only Bob standing behind me, him
Hmm.
being God. Do you guys prefer weed? Do you guys prefer flower or do you guys prefer vaping?
Flower.
Or edibles for that matter, or edibles. Which
Edibles.
is your preference?
flower.
Yeah, I like
100%.
edibles. I mean, edibles work for my body and mind right. Like I know how to take a little bit of each and that, and like, yeah, K4 knows what he's doing with this shit. It's really fucking good for your body. And when your body feels good, your mind's gonna feel good,
Sure.
So it just works, and it's fucking changed my life, truthfully. I would never think that this could happen, and it did, because
Right.
it puts me in a different place,
All right. So
especially when I'm home.
you're sold on the edibles.
I love them. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind anything else either. I'll fucking smoke it. I'll fucking vape it, but
Fuck it.
I'll fuck it. Yeah, some of these brownies are very soft. I'll tell you that.
Bob's used to that chocolatey goodness. Derek, you like smoking it, right? You like
I like
you like the
flower.
flower, right?
Yeah. I like to smoke. Yeah.
All right, so with me as well, it's like I like flower, and what poses kind of crazy is I know people like vaping it and stuff, but vaping is going buck wild. Like vaping, apparently, if you look
It's a
at here,
trend. Yeah.
but vaping's growth has been just absolutely just ridiculous. And the reason why is because of that is what I said before. When you're in a stand-up comedy club, it's discreet. You can smoke it, you can get high. It's discreet, but there's something about it that just doesn't do it for me, man. It's like there's a chemical thing behind it that's just not. Look, it tastes good, and there's different. There's Captain Crunch, there's Fruity Pebbles, there's all these different things that taste great, but for some reason it just doesn't. I don't know what it is about it that I just can't get. I can't get behind. Well, I can get behind it. I prefer flower, and I'm trying to see what the big deal here is about the vaping. I mean, can you guys tell me what you guys think it is? Because here it is. If you look at the statistic here, vape pens here, they're growing in popularity. It's right behind flower, netting 2 point. Look at this, man. If comedy doesn't do it for you, man, this cannabis industry must. Look at this, like netting 2.6 billion in retail sales. Okay.
So flower is still king, though, right?
It's well, here it is, right? It's right behind. It's still king, right? But it's growing right now, and basically 2.6 billion retail sales, and this is based across 6 adult use markets. I'm sure you guys can guess which 6 markets they are. If you guess, you'll get at least 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
California, Colorado, Michigan, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington. But it's crazy though, because as you guys know, the pens come in 2 ways: disposable and the cartridge. Yeah. Right? The ones that are going buck wild here are the disposable ones, not the interchangeable cartridges.
I like the cartridge ones better.
Do you?
Yeah, I like to see what the fuck's going on.
Wow, you could. What do you mean? You know what's good. You know what you're smoking when you get a disposable one.
No, but you can see how much is left in that shit. And with these fucking other ones, you can't really see anything.
Don't they have like different flavors and shit that they add to this, like strawberry and?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The Captain Crunch, the Fruity Pebbles. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, but I haven't heard anything. Somebody asked in the chat about how isn't it bad for you? Look, no,
it's terrible for you.
But nobody's ever said, "Oh God, he died of lung cancer from weed." That's not a they don't say that. That doesn't.
Well,
happen.
it's also very recent. I mean, when people started smoking cigarettes, it took 30 years for them to die, and this is pretty recent.
Well, I'm not dying yet.
Well, you have been vaping for more than 30 years.
No, but I have been smoking, and my lungs are clear. It's up to the person. If you're a weak-bodied motherfucker.
Oh my God!
You have no soul. Stuff will overtake your body because you're weak. If you are just stubborn and would make cancer leave you or not come near you, then you're powerful, like me.
Once again, God, Levy. I don't think I've ever seen Derek. I don't think I've ever seen you vape. Actually, I think it's only been flower. Have you ever vaped? I don't think I've ever seen you.
I have.
Bob.
I have. It's just to try it when it first came out. I just tried it and I was like, yeah.
It tastes good.
I just the biggest problem I have with vaping, honestly, outside of like the worst health concerns are, I mean, if you want flower, then I mean the flavor of the flower is what you know what I mean. That's part of smoking weed. Yeah. It's I mean you get different kinds. You get you get Kush. You get all of these different sour diesel. You get all these different kinds, and you can taste the difference. You know what I mean? And you don't cover that up with other fruit flavors and shit like that. It's meant to be enjoyed like that.
Yeah, it smells good too. It smells really good when you open the bag, and that's
exactly.
Vaping good when you don't want to smell like weed, like at work. Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's
true.
a different thing. People don't even notice it, especially if you're at a club.
Yeah, it's not highly suspicious that you come back smelling like strawberries.
Yeah, no, it's easy. It's like so many fucking rules that you can't smoke here, you can't smoke there. But if you have a vape, I'm smoking anything with a vape anywhere. I don't give a fuck.
Well, same thing with edibles. You could just eat them anywhere. You just have some gummy bears in your pocket and you're fucking good.
Well, you guys are right on point here. Look, it says here the CEO of the Nirvana Group. If you guys don't know Nirvana Group, it's a medical marijuana company in Oklahoma. It says here the uptick in these sales are based on them just being discreet and convenient, like you guys are saying. Like you can go to a concert, sporting event, you can just get high.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's the one thing where I mean, look. The one thing where it gets a little bit wonky is because Bob, you've tasted them before. You vaped before, right? The fruity ones.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Absolutely.
they taste all right. They're geared towards kids. Like they're geared to they're geared so they taste good. They're geared towards and look, man. It's a marketing thing, and I know you have to be at least a certain age to vape. But to answer your question, I mean, why does it smell like? Well, Derek was like saying before, right? You're like, well, it covers up the the wonderfulness of actual flower. But let's be honest here. It's geared. The reason it tastes that way is geared for kids. It tastes good. You can get high and it tastes good.
True.
It's I don't know if you agree with it or not.
No, it has to be. That's a big market. Anyone from like 16 up, they're gonna smoke. That's about when you probably start. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Weed?
I mean, that's what they used to do with cigarettes. Remember Joe Camel? They used to have the cartoon, and then they got rid of those cartoons because they were targeting kids.
Yeah, you want to get people for life. You don't want to
exactly.
That's the key of any business. So they're not going to play stupid with that.
Get them and keep them coming back. Go ahead.
Do you guys remember Joe Camel's logo? His nose was a penis and a sack of balls. You guys remember that?
Was it really?
You guys remember that? Please tell me we could pull that up. Yeah, just pick up Joe Camel. You guys didn't know that? Yeah, his they had to take. I think they took his likeness off because his nose was a dick and a pair of balls.
Oh, wow, that's pretty hot. Is that what keeps the kids in?
There it is. See it?
Oh my God! I never really looked.
Look at the nose right there. Look at the nose. There. Yep. There's the dick and there's the sack of balls.
Holy fucking shit! Jeez.
For those of you that
women didn't smoke.
For those of you that don't think Comics on Cannabis is educational, now you're getting it,
guys.
Now you are. Now you're getting it. It's you know what? And just to touch base on it here too, which I thought was an interesting fact. As far as vaping and cannabis usage, look, they actually have a top 17 here of the top cannabis and vaping users. From 17 to 16. Number 17 is dig this one, guys. I don't know if you Delaware.
Really?
Like I don't know why Delaware would be it.
Because there's nothing to fucking do in Delaware.
Yeah.
That's probably it. Yeah, that's probably it. Number 16 is Hawaii.
Okay.
I mean, Hawaii. 15 is Michigan. That's because they're fucking all drug addicts and fucked up over there. So I can get why that was them. Well, fucking Michigan's a fucking. You ever been there? Holy fuck, a cesspool
I've never been.
Fucking garbage. Yeah. That was jeez. Montana. What the fuck do you do in Montana?
Yeah, Big Sky Country.
Yeah.
13 Connecticut.
All right, stressful people at work.
Number 12 is
probably.
Number 12 is New York.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, there's a ton of people in New York. That's
yeah.
Really? That's
I mean, if we're going like per capita, then yeah, you're gonna look at big cities. I mean, look at all the places you've talked about so far. California.
Yeah,
right?
well, 11
huge
11,
population.
11 is Washington, and here it is. Now here comes top 10, guys. Top 10. Number 10 is what you just said, California. Did you not expect that to be at least top 5?
I thought it would be top 2.
Yeah. Number 10 is California.
Well, California is like, split up between, I mean, when you get down towards like Los Angeles and stuff, then there's a lot of weed smokers. But if you're talking about like Northern California, That's a lot of
just as California,
farmland, a
man.
lot of
Man,
small towns.
if I lived in California, oh my God, I would eat so much In-N-Out burger. Like the munchie, I would eat so much fucking In-N-Out burger if I was in California. Holy fuck, man! Like I can't believe they're not making that tie-in. Like the munchies In-N-Out burger, so fucking good. It's like sex. Number 9 is Maine. Don't know what you're gonna do with fucking Maine.
Go skiing.
8 is Washington D.C. I can understand that one.
A
With
lot
all
of
the
people.
politics out there, you have to smoke. 7 is Rhode Island.
I love Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island's fun.
Why would there be a lot of cannabis smokers there? Like this is a weird list. 6 I get is Oregon. There's a fucking that's a shithole as well. Now we're talking top 5, guys. Take a guess here. Number 5 is
Jersey.
nope, but close. It's on the East Coast.
I'm gonna go with Pennsylvania.
It's Massachusetts.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Massachusetts. Basically, yeah. I guess everyone in Boston. Oh, everyone in Boston. Well, it's legal in Boston now, so that makes sense. Number 4 is New Hampshire, and then number 3 is what I thought would be number 1.
Colorado.
Exactly. You think
Yeah.
Colorado is number 3. Number 2 is Vermont, and then I don't know why you ski.
Well, that's Colorado
but,
type
No,
country.
Vermont
It's ski
is like
country.
all those fucking hippie bands, like that
Yeah.
other Grateful Dead band is
Yep.
there. That's really huge. What do they call? Fuck. Well, you guys know they're like a Grateful Dead. We played at their club out there.
Yeah?
They're really
Vermont?
cool. Yeah, it was a very God. They're very big. It's like the new Grateful Dead. They've been around for a while, but they have huge fans, and that's where they're from.
Are you talking about Fish?
Fish, that's them.
You're talking about Fish, yeah.
Fish is fucking good, man.
Yeah, they are. They're really good.
Fish is fucking good.
And everybody's out there getting high. Everybody's got those fucking hoodies on with the different colors. They just long hair, the beard. You know what I mean? It's just they all look the same.
Fish, like, it's weird. The fact that everyone jumped ship when Jerry Garcia died to go to Fish, it was kind of weird because their music is nothing alike.
No, I know, but it was like they're known like to have that following, like the Dead had. The Dead had a following that they would just go all over and see them everywhere. You know, people seen them
Right.
fucking.
It was all
50.
feel good music. That's what it is, you know.
Mhm.
It's a jam band. Like Fish,
Exactly.
They're this crazy. It's a crazy good jam band. I just saw them twice last year. They're fucking really good. Like if you like, but once again, the thing is that you don't like. If you saw the Grateful Dead, I don't know if you have, which I have. Like you get high, it's better. You can see Fish without being high and then really enjoy the show.
Well, you can see any concert without being high, but why? You know,
Oh.
That's true.
It's like an
Why?
enjoyable thing. Like me and my son went and seen Paul McCartney, and it was great because we took edibles before, and you sat, and it was just amazing. It's like to see that many people having a good time. Just seeing like what it was like 50 something thousand.
Yeah.
In like the Meadowlands or whatever the fuck it's called now. But it was great. It was fucking outside and just fucking. It's just perfect.
I can, it's I've seen Pink Floyd really really high, but like you said, like why wouldn't you get high?
Well,
Yeah.
it just
And
makes
watch your
things
show.
better. It makes everything better when you're high. You don't have to get totally fucked up high, but just to have a slight buzz going all day,
Yeah.
it's a better day.
The wake and bake action. I get it. Well, speaking of baked, so here we go. Guess what number 1 is, guys? Baked.
I don't know, actually.
If you were to have a
Pennsylvania.
food baked,
Idaho?
no, well, not potato. No, Alaska is number 1.
Well,
Really?
they-
Oh, I
Yeah.
can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
Can you? Alaska?
It's fucking cold. You're gonna sit inside. You're gonna smoke fucking weed. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, you go ice fishing. You fucking get
Everything you
chased
do
by
there has
bear.
to be done with weed. Otherwise, you're leaving.
You guys have been to
Yeah.
Alaska. It's fucking gorgeous, man. Alaska is really nice, but I like if I went to
Yeah,
Alaska.
but I'll take a picture.
I love Alaska. I've been to Anchorage, and it's beautiful. But I don't. If there was a place I would go not to get well, thinking to myself here, I need to go here to get high. Alaska probably wouldn't be it.
No, you want to go somewhere like Jamaica or something like that. That's
Yeah.
like everything is so fucking crazy to see the fish in the water that you can see.
Yeah, well, hell yeah. You get off the
Oh.
plane, they hand you a fucking garbage bag full of this shit.
Well, they tell you come over here. You got to be careful. You can only get stuff really when you're on the premises. You'll always be able to get it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was right
Never
next
do it.
door in Grand Cayman, and there used to be boats that would come over. People selling weed right from the boats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was in Jamaica one time. They gave it. You know what's fun? When you get off of it, you see the sign that says "Do not buy weed." You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, right.
but as soon as you get off the fucking,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
right there. There's so much weed, and you're
It's like,
gonna
do not
smoke
feed
it.
the ducks. Fuck off.
You're gonna fucking buy it. You're gonna enjoy it. And we had so much weed before we left. We left it on the beach.
Yeah.
We had so much weed that it was so sad. It was
Yeah, I
so
had to
sad
leave
because
it. I left it for the maid. I put it in the drawers because there was so much. I don't even know how much I spent on it, but it was amazing how much you got.
where was that? Was that Jamaica?
Yeah, it was in Jamaica.
Bob's on to something here, right?
Uh,
Jamaica, Bahamas, like you're any place
Ooh,
that's
I want to take you.
to any place beautiful, like you're absolutely right. Like that's where you want to take the weed. We're gonna take the comments on cannabis, man. Well, let's do a fucking Bahamas trip. Let's all get high and we're all
I
documented.
have a place.
Hey, I'm all about that situation.
Yeah, I got a guy in the Bahamas that we can get the hotel. We're gonna put something together, and definitely, we got Kevin and them coming, and Julie. It'll be pretty fucking cool.
We gotta all the come on, all you comics on cannabis smokers, come on out and have a good time with us. I'm funny that I'm glad that you said that where you want to get high is a very nice. You want to go to a nice place, beach, ocean, all that good stuff, because that'll bring us into our favorite part of the show here of our cannabis videos. Oh, hold on, before we get started with this. All right, look. I told some people that I'm going to do this, whatever. I'm not fat shaming. Okay, let's get this. I'm not fat shaming.
You're not. Well, they're on the wrong station then. That's all I do.
I don't want anyone to come after me like they did before. Like it's just what we think is funny, and I just want to preface that we think it's funny. We think it's so just stop with the nonsense. It's here to have a good time. So roll this and tell me if you guys think this is great. Basically, what it is, apparently they're getting married. He's gonna propose, and his friend is going to take pictures of her or videos of her, them doing it, capture this beautiful moment, but she just happens to be fat. So let's see what happens.
There seem to be all fat. Look at how deep they're going into the sand, like snow. It is to them.
Oh, jeez. Holy shit.
Oh, look at that. Watch. Oh, geez.
You had one fucking job. Now here we go. Here we go. Look at that. They're proposing, and
she can't even get up.
She can't get up.
Oh no! Here we, there we go.
No.
there we go.
Oh, jeez.
Look,
He's just going with it. He's going with it.
She's never gonna get up.
What is that? A hamburger in his hand?
And it's a ring. Look at her falling again. Like, oh my god, they're gonna have kids before she fucking can get up on her own. Oh my god, look at that. She's so.
That is so fucked up.
Is she drunk?
Her own weight. No, her own weight started moving, and once that starts moving, you can't.
She couldn't. Yeah. Who's filming this then?
Somebody that's not fat.
I get it. They're trying to capture a moment here. But look, there are some times in your life where you have to realize it's time to go on a diet. Am I wrong here, gentlemen? Am I wrong here? And this is one of those times.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Look at her. Look, they're just fucking animals. You know what I mean? It's like there's only 3 people on the beach because that's all they can fit. Look at this thing. She would have killed like 2 kids if she fell on them.
How did he not laugh?
He probably is right now. Inside, he is. You know what? I got a question.
Her sister. I bet it's her sister. So
that could be right too. I got a question. When fat people fall, this is not. I'm not trying to be funny. But if a fat people, does it hurt as bad? Because there's a lot of, does it is it more cushioned because they're fat?
I mean, it's hard to get up. You can't move with that, you know? It's, like, just imagine putting on one of those fat suits. I mean, you have no power. If you're falling, you're falling. You can't even break it because you're only gonna break it with your fucking fat on your ribs. Look at that. Look at it. She's crushing a rock with her knee. Look at that. What the fuck
look
is
at that.
she
You're right. Look at
doing?
that.
She
Well, there
dented
she
a
goes.
rock, and then she fucking head first. Once she starts going, it's over. There's no stopping that.
E equals MC squared.
Yeah.
Like, do you think it hurt? Like when you're that, well, so Bob, let's say you put on a fat suit and you fall. It's cushion, right?
Well, yeah,
I mean,
you're just gonna go down, and you can't stop it. There's no reason to even try to stop it. They're not gonna put down their hand. They're just gonna hit whatever hits on their body and just continue fucking rolling.
I guess it couldn't. Yeah, I mean, she's okay. I mean, there's the sand that fucking broke her fall, right?
The earth, you mean, not the
Well,
sand.
The earth.
Yeah, look at it. Look at that. There's nothing you can do. Once that 1 foot went out a little bit, there was no stopping that. You can't stop that. Watch one. Keep going. There, right there. No control. Now
there it is. Boom.
Yeah. It was like momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think it was? Do you think it was just that she's overweight, or do you think she was actually drunk a little bit? They were drinking beforehand, because that normally doesn't happen.
I would say no, because I mean, she's out to film this. I mean, this is supposed to be a big moment. You don't get drunk and go out and film a big moment.
Yeah,
now, I'm not saying. My point is maybe they were all going out drinking. They had dinner. She had one too many, and then she flopped like that.
She had one too many fucking hamburgers, and the fact is that even if she was drunk, you don't do that. You know how fucked up you got it. If I did that, I would have to be so fucking drunk that I basically can't stand, and that's what it is. Look at this.
Look at that video of her. Like they stuck it perfectly. Like in the middle of her fall, like she's about to fucking like disaster.
The worst thing about this is that this moment is ruined. There's no way that anybody is going to look at this video. Like when they show this is our proposal video, you know, they can't show it. They can't show it now because nobody is going to see this and not laugh.
Yeah,
that's what makes it better. No.
Oh hell yeah! But I'm just saying it ruined the moment.
I mean, she even shook when she hit the fucking sand. Her body shook at the. Watch this. Watch the back of her. Well,
yeah. I mean, how's that go again, Bob?
Blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Here it is. Oh man. Yeah, you gotta feel bad for her a little bit, I guess. Bob,
she's got to feel bad about herself. You know, that's the whole thing. This is beautiful to everyone these days. You know, you're not gonna trick me with that bullshit. I'm never gonna say, "Hey, man, I want a girl that can't step more than 2 steps and starts leaning one way and just collapses." I mean, there's no stopping them. There's nothing you can do. There
really is like nothing. You gotta like nothing would have stopped that force from hitting the ground. Like nothing. Like I can't even imagine. You know, I mean, like the forces of God couldn't do that. Like the jaw, like it's pretty terrible. But Derek, you're right. You're right on the fact that it's a moment that's always going to be ruined.
Yep.
So, but you know what? Let's talk about proposals. All right. On to our next one here. In honor of baseball, in honor of baseball season being started. We have this Yahoo on Dodger Stadium. I believe it was opening day at Dodger Stadium, and he decided that he's going to be an idiot and go out and propose to his girlfriend in front of all the Dodger fans. Didn't go as well as it was supposed to. Check this out.
Where is she at?
She's in the stands.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling that Goldberg and WWF is going to, or WWC is going to come up at some point.
But here we go. Look at this. Look at this jackass. What a fucking jerk off.
Oh,
Jesus.
Look, he's getting fucked and it's not even a honeymoon yet. I mean,
what a fucking opening.
I love that.
Jeez. He's out. He's got to be out. That was not helmet, but helmet to helmet. That was.
Look at him now. The guy's on his back, fucking going to a fucking town on him. Look at that. I'll get this ass. Yeah. And look at this lazy fuck. Oh man, they're like 80 years old. This other guy.
Dude, I would have been so happy if I had bought the ticket to that game.
You know what? You know what's hilarious about this whole thing? It's the fact that I've been married before. Like these cops saved him. The fact that he ended look at this. Boom!
Ooh.
He did him a favor. He did him a favor.
Jeez.
Look at that. Look at his fucking head snap.
Dude, that is fucking wrecked.
I guarantee he gets in trouble for tackling him like that.
Oh, it's a lawsuit. It's definitely a
lawsuit.
lawsuit.
No, it's not. It's not because
you're not allowed to be on the field.
You're not allowed to be on the field, right? But think about that. Now, this girl's probably not gonna marry. Okay, good for him. I mean, look, marriage to me, you guys know how I feel. So here's the thing. If you're a girl and that's the way that's gonna be the proposal, the girls like that? Like, is this something girls think is romantic? Is this what
really
girls want
think
to remember?
about what girls like. I don't really.
How funny would it be if his one phone call when he got arrested and was sent to, whatever baseball jail was to that girl, and the only thing she said was no.
Yeah, I just hung off the phone.
She probably said yes.
I don't know if she did, man. I hope it. Like, once again,
you got to be pretty confident, right?
When I saw this, man, I was like, that was hardcore right there, him getting hit. But at the same time, I think he did him a favor, man. The
audience must have went nuts. The sound with the audience going fucking.
Yeah, they were like, oh, but why? Like, look at him squaring up on him.
Well, it's perfect.
He squared up, and then
perfect. He went. He didn't go head to head. The head was on the side of his. That was a perfect tackle. That should be shown at football games before. In the back, because that's the perfect way to tackle somebody.
It was textbook. What do you have to be on to do something as stupid as that? It's not a good idea.
You're funny. You think you're funny. This is what you do.
Is that what it is? I don't think he was trying to be funny. I think he was just trying. I don't know if he was trying to be funny. I think he was just trying to make a point. This is my love to you, which was fucking stupid because he's going to be in jail or he's going to get fined a couple grand. It's not worth it. But why?
You're not going to go to jail for that, but you'll get fined. You'll definitely, and you're probably not. You won't be able to at a game anymore. You won't be able to come in.
But that's just. I mean, but if you're a chick, I can't believe that. Would you ever do something like that, Derek?
No.
Bob?
No. Somebody said he's high on pussy, Redbird said. Yeah, I mean, basically, that's what happens. Some guys just get fucking totally high on pussy, and they do anything, and then when it doesn't work out, they fucking kill themselves.
Oh, great. Well, this guy's going to fucking go. I don't know if she said no or not, but fucking fuck this guy, man. It's like, just don't get married, man. Guys, just
you got to be awfully confident to propose, though, if you're going to do it in front of like 30,000 people, right?
Well, there it is, though. Right, that's it as well. So we don't even know if there was the back. What's the backstory? Did she say hi? Yes. Did she say no? Did she?
Dude, there's so much around this. Look at he told his whole fucking family, watch the game. You got to see this. So they're at home doing just what we did. Oh,
yeah. Johnny Moz said, yeah, overnight in jail. You're out, and unless it's the weekend, you would spend a couple days, till court on Monday. Unless
this was in LA. This is
Dodgers. They put it. They have a court underneath the stadium. There was a court house.
Oh, geez.
Because the fans were so crazy. I think they still got one in the new one.
That's because Philadelphia is a bunch of. Well, I'm not even gonna. It's like you know how I feel about the Philadelphia Eagles as well, and the Philadelphia fan base. So based on there's that baseball guy getting tackled. And our last one here is this kid. He's wearing a baseball outfit, but he's high on something, man. And I don't think he knows what he's saying here, but he looks like a good kid. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He's on some type of drip or he's high. But check this kid out, man. He's might be my new hero.
I just cannot wait till I'm back at it again with the back at it. Yeah, I feel amazing.
Yeah.
Is this your first time?
No, it's like the 70th. I've been here like 20,000 times. I feel like I'm a rapper. Yo, little
He's
Joe.
all fucked up, man.
Yeah, he must have just broke his arm and that shit.
I'm pretty sure this is the same guy from the baseball game.
Spinning right now.
We'll be bad for
Everything's spinning right now.
Put your head down.
This is no
Okay.
Put your head down.
Dang, my arm feels fucking amazing.
Hey, watch your mouth.
What?
Don't cuss.
No cursing.
Oh, no cursing?
No cursing.
Oh, I thought we were at home.
You don't cuss at home. What do you mean?
I can't feel my tongue.
That shit
Yeah.
makes you feel good.
I don't know what type of drip or morphine that kid is on, but man, that makes you want to go to the hospital. Look how happy. Everyone deserves to be that happy.
Yeah. There's nothing like it, you know. I mean, look, when you're in pain, they got shit that can knock you out. Like at the dentist, it's probably that kind of shit. It just goes through you and fucking makes you feel like there's nothing can bother you.
I want to know, you know what? I would love to see a video of this kid coming out of this and then giving a reaction video on him saying this when he's not high. I would love to see.
We do this all the time, you know. I mean, this is imagine having this to go to bed every night. You'd fucking be out in no time.
You'd be the fucking best.
This
and
is
again,
what they should do. They should do this to people on planes these days, so nobody is an asshole. They should knock them out almost.
Yeah, if you can be this happy on an airplane or anywhere else, I would totally be in. Like this kid fucked himself up. Look at that cast he's got on, and look how happy he is.
Dirty. He's all dirty, so he probably fell. He was either playing sports or he fell off a mountain.
Oh, he's definitely playing sports.
He fell off of a mountain.
That's a baseball uniform, isn't it?
Yeah. If you keep moving it forward, like the guy that keeps like cussing.
I'm higher than the sky right now. I can't wait till I go home and I smoke some perk.
So what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. We're gonna get this on video. Keep coming out here.
Oh wow, he just sold himself out.
Yeah.
Total.
Hey, I don't know if I want to be in here anymore.
Yeah, what you been smoking? What are you talking about?
No, don't answer that question.
Man, this shit feels great.
Oh my
Holy fuck.
Dylan, kids here.
I can't feel my tongue.
I think his foot is broken too.
Yeah, I think his foot's broken too. Yeah.
Yeah?
Get him off
Am
that
I
stuff,
loud? Am I too loud?
Oh, they're cutting it off.
I feel great.
Oh no.
No, just the yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that will.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I want to go home and smoke some perks.
Oh,
Yes, this is the Perry Tiger behind me over there. Oh, yes.
Yeah, hell yeah, they are.
I feel
Hell
like
yeah,
I was
Miles.
Spaceman Knuckles, bang. Knuckle bang. Knuckle bang, choo choo.
Just call tomorrow.
Knuckle bang, choo 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 choo, bang. Bang bang, choo choo
Come off this stuff.
How old do you think this kid is?
Can you get
17.
Yeah, I was
18.
just gonna say that. Yeah.
17, 18. He's probably the most popular kid in his class right now. Like this shit went viral. You know, this kid must be and he's a good-looking kid. You know what I'm saying? Like he's funny.
Crippled motherfucker.
He's an athlete. Yeah, he's fucked up now. Hope he wasn't a pitcher. But like, yeah, but he's like, look, man, this is about as real as it gets. You're an innocent kid. You're high like this. You're having, you know what? That's true happiness. What you're looking at here is true happiness.
How do you break your arm and your foot in baseball?
Well, he's clearly a clumsy motherfucker. But somebody said forced happiness. Toto said, yeah, it is. This is what they do. You know what I mean? You're going to get this probably. You have to because of the fact that, you know, you're in fucking pain, and they had to put this shit on him when he was all fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, let me see here. I mean, the guy, he's obviously. What do they give you? Is it morphine? Do they still use morphine, guys? Like I've never been on that way before.
Yeah, I don't know. No,
when I broke my ribs, they gave me something else.
Oh, what is this? Dilaudid? I don't even know what Dilaudid.
Dilaudid?
It'll work.
Dilaudid.
Work.
Dilaudid. Okay. I've never even heard of it. Whatever it is, it's good, and I want some. Like you see a young man like that with true happiness, and I hope he came out of this. This was I hope it wasn't too much damage, like whatever happened to him, because
he'll be fine. He just have to explain to his parents why he's a fucking mess.
Yeah, I get it. Bone Load said he'd play at the plate. That might be it. That's the only thing I could think where you're going to get that hurt in baseball.
No, or you get tackled on the fucking field by fucking security.
Yeah, well, yeah.
we got to get ready for the next show. What are you guys doing this week? Can we do the we can't do the plug for the place we're going to be doing soon?
Yeah. So I just want to let you know for me, I'm working on something pretty good, guys. I'm going to bring the cannabis comedy community together, the music as well, in the works on it right now. Big things to talk about, so I'm pretty excited about it. So look forward to it. We're going to make it happen. Let me tell you, man, nothing's cooler than cannabis and comedy. So I'm about to mold those two together. So look out for it. Bob, what do you got going on?
Tomorrow we start MLC podcast on YouTube.com for free at 4:00. Come on down for the excitement. MLC on Patreon.com. Sign up for all the shows on there. The Shuley Network later. We got Miserable Men coming on right after this at 7. Then we got the Uncle Rico show on YouTube. The Shuley Network, YouTube.com. Miserable Men's on Patreon, I believe. I'm not really sure. It could be for free too, but maybe we'll see.
It could be.
But you can join. May 13th, the Uncle Rico show live and stand-up comedy at Soul Joe's in Pottstown, PA. Go to ShuleyNetwork.com. It's going to be a lot of people there. Perry, Anthony Comia, just everybody from our station, everyone from their station. It's just going to be incredible. Go there. You'll see who's there. TheShuleyNetwork.com. And then I'm doing a 420 show Saturday, April 20th. Staten Island, New York at the Whiskey Hideaway, 718-524-4662. Or I'll post shit out there. It's Thursday night. Come on out. Staten Island, my home ground, where I grew up, if I even did grow up. But we'll see you guys soon.
Absolutely. And once again, we appreciate it, guys. Another episode, Shuley Network. We appreciate our listeners and continue to hang out with us. Go to comicsoncannabis.com. Go to our Instagram at comicsoncannabis. Until next time, guys, thanks again and smoke happy.
See ya.
All my heroes are potheads. So why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? Beat or dash,